Oh my god, but you guessed it. Hi, it is I, Shanti Teg. Oh my god, hi. Hi, bitch squad. Say what? Steve's here. Hi, Steve. Frank's here as well, holding it down. Okay, when shit hits the fan. Am I right? Today I'm going to share with you two of my favorite resources that I use for myself and that I share with my clients when shit is hitting the fan in real time. Okay? Because honey, guess what? Shit's been hitting the fan in my life and a lot of other people's life. Number one, because it's a super pressurized time and space. There's a lot of hypnotic hijackery going on. And then there's just like a lot of other wacky, pressurized astrological stuff happening and just all sorts. I mean, like, it's the dawning of the golden age. NB motherfucking D slash what? Cheers! Cheers, B Squad. So much love. This is just some ginger tea and it's hot as shit. So let's see. Let's see what the sip's all about. Cheers. All right, so real talk, when shit hits the fan, I have had a boo-boo in my shoulder and back. I was lifting some weights, debatably properly, followed by some tricep push-ups. Actually, I was doing sarabandundes, which is like a yogic kind of like warrior training that involves a tricep push-up. And anyways, which I do often, but I did the weights prior. And let me just tell you, that combination presented an opportunity for me to rest. And yeah. Rest is challenging for me. Real talk. Rest is a challenge. I have 5s in my numerology. I am also a Virgo stellium. So I like action. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I do. I like to do stuff. I like to move and use my body. Okay, I like to create. So when shit hits the fan in my life and I'm presented with an opportunity to rest, it's a moment of learning for ya girl. Okay, cheers. Okay. However, and this is what I like to, present to you before we get into those two things that I want to share with y'all. If shit's hitting the fan and let's say you have some stuff physically going on, maybe you're feeling unwell, maybe there is an injury, the gift of rest, the gift of reset, the gift of pause is so necessary and wonderful. And we want to be able to have a moment where we see God in all. And so that's kind of like this yogic scripture, which is, if you don't see God in all, you don't see God at all. And of course, God meaning generate, organize, deliver, or destroy. It's the ultimate creative life force frequency, which you can pair with any avenue of source, God, creator that resonates with you. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So what a gift. What a gift. And it's also an opportunity for you to kind of look at how you've been running your scene, where you've been projecting energy, what your relationship is like with yourself, and being present and being honest. Okay? So I was presented with an opportunity to reflect on just that. And there's been some discomfort, there's been some pain, and it's been challenging, please believe. However, the blessings, my takeaway is that I get to, one of the mantras I've been repeating is, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, which has been such a wonderful affirmation for me because I believe it. Okay, so I've had enough shit in my life hit the fan to know that this too shall pass. So remember, I've talked about affirmations before and how a lot of them are bullshit, because oftentimes we don't believe them, and so you're just lying to yourself and trying to convince yourself of something. And so I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on that. That's okay, disagree, because it's boring when we all agree. P.S. Okay. So I reach for affirmations that I believe, okay? And sometimes it's the proof that's in the pudding, meaning, like, you know, it's okay to want some evidence in order to form a belief. It's okay. That's okay. So yeah, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Okay. And in regards to emotional health, all physical stuff has an emotional component, which means if you can express and assess, if you can express the emotional content of the physical discomfort or dis-ease, you can actually bring relief to what it is that you're experiencing. Like, next fucking level. All right, so that's what I'm fucking been doing. Also, I went to a new chiropractor, which is actually kind of like a sports medicine deal where there's cupping involved and all kinds of stuff. And holy shit, did that rock my world. It was next level. It was so intense, so wondrous. It'd been a long time since I've been to like a traditional chiropractor. I love spinal analysis, which is like still kind of in the chiropractic family. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. But it's like a little bit different, where like a sound wave is like kind of like ushered through the spine, and the spine kind of self-adjusts, and all kinds of other magical things happen. But this is actually a traditional chiropractor. This person's very, very skilled. And what a wondrous experience. I was so fucking high. Holy shit. What was coursing through my system from that whole experience was just like next level. And I am a person who is sobs, right? Like, I get high naturally, high on my own fucking supply. I don't need any external. Because please believe I spent plenty of time doing that when I was younger. Okay. But yeah, it was wondrous. Okay, so shall we cheers and get fucking to it? Yeah, because you know your girl likes a tangent. All right, when shit hits the fan and you're experiencing some overwhelm, some discomfort, some dis-ease, whatever, some fucking pain, all right, one of the things that I like to lean into is the activation of the Ida Nadi. Now, if you haven't watched the Aura episode that was just published, I'll link it in the description, so make sure that you check that out, because I break down like what in the actual fuck is the Aura anyways, and I go a little bit more into the Ida and the Pingala and the Sushma and Nadis. So the Ida is feminine in nature, okay? It's a energy, a stream, a channel, if you will, that is rooted at the base of the spine, at the root chakra, and once activated, it courses up along the spine, and is most easily accessed and activated through the left nostril. Okay, and the Ida brings to the table a lot of feminine moon energy. It's very cooling and calming when the Ida is activated, and all the three main nadis, which there's like a bazillion million of them, PS, but when the three main nadis are in balance. Okay, so one of the like there's some telltale signs if you're having an imbalance. Okay, nervousness, anxiousness, digestion stuff. Okay, now will this cure stuff? Of course I can't say that, right? But is there a high possibility of this particular breath being impactful, and a high possibility of this breath bringing some relief, yeah, there's a high possibility. All right, so one of the things that I really like to do, typically if I'm really like zipping and zapping, I will move my body. I will run in place, I will jumping jack, I will sarabandunde, I will do something to like really kind of like move my body and remove the energy, all right? Because there's a zippiness that I need to kind of like move along, all right? And then once that's done, I will bring my right hand here and I'll take my thumb. And I'm gonna, thank you, Frank. And I'll block my right nostril and I'll breathe long and deep through my left nostril. Inhaling through the left nostril. And exhaling through the left nostril. And my favorite way to do this is, set a timer for 3 minutes and just really spend some time with that and just let my system settle. It is so, just one inhale and exhale right now from my left nostril. I'm like, oh, that's one inhale and exhale. It's very impactful, right? So that's my invitation for you. Do some breathing, long, deep breath in through the left nostril and out through the left nostril. Set a timer for 3 minutes and see how it goes. I'd love to hear how it goes. Now, obviously, if you're feeling like, you do you. This is just an invitation. If it's not a match for you or your body or whatever, just take responsibility. Try it out if it's a yes. Don't try it out if it's a no, like whatever, right? I love it. I do it. My clients do it. It's next fucking level. It's ancient yogic technology as well. Okay? All right. The other thing I have on board when shit is legit hitting the fan is this. Rescue. It's box rescue. It's a natural homeopathic stress relief situation. I adore. Where are you? There we go. I adore these things. Okay, well, check this out. Ready? A little ASMR moment. I don't know. Clearly I don't specialize in ASMR. But maybe I will. I don't know. Ready? Boop. Boop. You pop it. Bang. And they're like these little thingy-dingies that you can just pop in, suck on. Hey-oh, this is the lemon flavor. It's delish. There's also a black currant, which is my favorite. Because these are homeopathic, it is good for just about every single person on the planet. Do your own research. This is not sponsored, although I'm fucking open to it. Shit. I love Bach. I've been using this stuff for years. I love homeopathy. I love flower essences. I love all of that stuff. I use it and I've used it for years personally. And I highly recommend checking it out if it's a match for you. So I have this rescue remedies, stress relief on hand just to kind of like allow my system to get this signal to regulate itself, right? And so that's what homeopathy does in a nutshell, okay, is signals to the body a function. Hey, we're going to perform this function instead of necessarily having something that performs the function for your body. And I'm not saying that that is bad or wrong, and if that's for you, then knock yourself out if it's working, right? But one of the reasons why I love homeopathy and stuff like that, I mean, I take herbs, right? And so herbs isn't organic to my body, or herbs is I'm taking something that is going to help my body perform a function, right? Or perform the function for my body, right? So I'm not knocking that, but one of the reasons why I love homeopathy is it signals to the body to perform a function, if that makes sense. There's a difference there. All right, so it's not like you're popping a Xanny. It's not going to be like that, okay? If you're wanting something stronger, maybe like something like kava kava might be a match for you. You know, this is not medical advice. I am not an herbalist. I am not a homeopathic doctor. This is just me sharing, with you all, the community, the B Squad, what I love for myself in my own circumstances of shit hitting the fan. And I hope that this might act is an invitation for you to either check this stuff out or to find what works for you. But really, real talk, y'all, your girl's been wiped out. Like, fucking real talk. I've been in pain. And when I'm in like some chronic physical pain, I get tired. I get like really, you know, I'm a mom. I'm picking my face. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I homeschool my daughter. I run a business. I'm a householder, you know, and this isn't like a contest of like, oh my God, I like to do so much. But I've noticed a dip in my energy level, which is literally like it's the activation of the moon energy, right? It's like, it's almost like my Ida regulated itself, balanced out itself, to be like, hey dude, you need to rest so you can heal. And I'm like, wait, what? Is that how that works, right? And I don't like to give too much attention to an ailment, so to speak, because it will exacerbate it, right? Wherever our attention goes, the energy flows. So another affirmation I like to tell myself, because I believe it, my cells are fucking thriving. My cells are fucking glorious. I am like immortal, but in a way that's like high vibe and not in a way where like I sold my soul. P.S. Please believe. But those are affirmations that really work for me. And another thing that I like to say in these moments of funk is, you know, my biological age doesn't match my chronological age, right? I'm very youthful, biologically, and I've popped onto the planet, you know, I've been here for like a minute, right? But biologically, I'm fucking, but it doesn't mean there can't be like a moment of shit hitting the fan physically or what have you. I hope that this helps. I hope it's entertaining. I hope you get something out of it, because dude, this means so much to me. Y'all mean so fucking much to me. The bitch squad, the B squad, the fucking community that we are creating together is just chef's fucking kiss. Sending you all so much love. Comment below. Let me know how this stuff lands for you. Maybe, or share some of your, I would love to know, like, what do y'all do when shit's hitting the fan? You know, something that's healthy, or if you have a question, I'll pop it in the chat, and I'll pop it in the chat. Who's used to being on Zoom? Me. Pop it in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. But remember, like, dude, if you don't like what I got going on, go somewhere else. This is my channel. You take full responsibility for your own shit. Okay, you don't have to like what I got going on. Please motherfucking believe. All right. But sending you all so much love. Satnam. Fuck yes.